Faux shizzle my nizzle. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It has been quite some time. I'm gonna hop right into this though and not do any BS like the video and subscribe. I guess I just did it there, but I had to give that example. Honestly, if you guys see that in every single video of mine, let's say you watch every single video and I repeat that, you know, like
smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm.
Just like Graham Stephan. I'm gonna just cut all that BS out for all of my future videos. I'm just explaining it in this video because this is kind of like my introductory video back to this channel. It's been such a long time. I haven't really found any sort of time to be consistent on this channel, and I'm still not probably going to be as consistent as I want to be. Patrick said! Like, I want to post at least one video a week. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to be able to accomplish that. I got a lot of stuff going on, you know. I'm a dad, I'm a father, I have a little daughter, so there's that. That takes up quite a bit of my time. Of course, when I have my daughter, you know, she's 2 years old. She runs around a lot. I have to chase her. So that takes up a lot of my time when she is here. But when she's not, I'm fully spending my time working on business and just building up my businesses and all that. But of course, you guys are here for the title of the video, and that is why I am unfollowing everybody on Twitter. It makes me sound like an absolute eggplant, or if you want to go the other direction, a donkey.
Ooh, man, I am wonderful. Thank you so much for asking.
I'm trying not to swear on this channel. I guess I want to keep it as family friendly as possible. I am a dad, so you know I've been trying to watch my swear words, of course, as well. It is kind of how I talk, though. It's just, you know, that's just how I get my messages across. But for the sake of YouTube, I'm trying to cut back my swearing. So let's first get into the psychology of why I am unfollowing everybody on Twitter, and why the heck am I even following 60.3K people right this second that I'll have to unfollow. That's a lot. It's gonna take me some time, for sure. Yeah, it's not gonna be an overnight thing that this happens. It'll be over a given amount of time. That time, I do not know.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Right this current second, I have 86.9K followers on Twitter, and of course that number will go down when I start to unfollow, as people will get mad at me because of that. And I'm okay with that. I wasn't prior, but I'm fully okay with that now. I first was a social media influencer, of course turned entrepreneur now, as you can tell from the title of this channel. I'm going by Entrepreneur because I am a chill entrepreneur. Everything I do with business and just the systems that I create for myself to be as productive and the most efficient and effective with my time, I just keep it super chill. I keep it very minimal and super chill. As a social media influencer, I was very gung-ho with how much likes I had, with the amount of following I had, with the activity. The activity that I had, that was crazy. I would like to have that activity again, but of course, I gotta build up a following again. I mean, at least an active following again. I do have a following, but I gotta build it up more actively. So how have I amassed 86.9K followers, and why am I following 60.3K right now? Let's start with how I amassed the followers to begin with. Before I even started like my social media influencer career, which wasn't really much of a career, I guess, but you know, I did spend a lot of time on it, so I guess you can say it was a little bit of a career. Before I started that, I think I had like 30,000 followers on Twitter, and I don't even know why. It was just something I did in my spare time, is I followed and unfollowed people. And that's how I grew to 30,000 followers. Yeah, following, unfollowing, not a lot of people like that. A lot of people hate that. Like 1000%, they just do not like that. But it is a way to organically grow on any social media platform. Of course, there is some restrictions to that, of course, on Twitter and Instagram right now. This is like way back when. This is probably 6, 7, 8 years ago, maybe even 9. I don't really know. I forget. it was sometime in high school, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade even, that I was building up this following before I became a social media influencer in the 12th grade. This was a long time ago, where there was no restrictions to basically how many people you could follow. Of course, Twitter had like a daily limit, but it was really, really, really high than what it is now. And of course, Instagram didn't have the limits that they have now, which are very, very low. So you can't use these techniques necessarily on Twitter or Instagram anymore. TikTok, oh, for sure you can. I don't know when they're going to cap that or put a limit on that. But yeah, TikTok, you can grow really, really fast by using that method. Anyways, that's just some tips and tricks for you guys. I'm not trying to, of course, waste you guys' time, but I'm straightforward with you guys. I'm as honest as possible, and that's what I present to you guys. 30,000 followers before I even started social media, and then I started social media building up a following. What I was doing at that time, it's pretty much, I built up a following from broadcasting on certain broadcasting apps like YouNow, like Musical.ly, which is now TikTok, of course, and I was also following off of social media influencers, bigger social media influencers like Jacob Sardines. I would also, of course, follow off of the Dolan twins, but what I would do is I would wait till they tweeted and then followed the people that liked their tweets. So it was the most active peeps on Twitter at the time. At that time, I had an automated direct message that sent to those people that just followed me, basically to turn on my notifications. And a lot of them did. And then when I tweeted, they got my notification and then went to like my tweet. I was probably up to like 300, 400 likes per tweet. It was like crazy. Honestly, I got into like that Hollywood stage, as they say in the social media influencer world. And when you grow your numbers, don't get carried away with it like I did. I told you not to come in here when I'm working out. I like my numbers so much that I was always worried about what I posted. And now I just post. I don't care. I don't care for the likes. I don't care for the following. I don't really care for that. What I care for now is people listening to the messages that I have to say, because I know personally I'm confident in what I say, and I'm confident that it will help a lot of people around the world. And that is my purpose on this planet, is to help as many people as I can in any aspect of their life. So there's that. From 30,000, I got up probably to 50, 60,000 probably with my social media influencer career. So I built another 30 to 40,000 followers probably on top of that 30K that I started with. And then I found a way to grow followers even faster, and that was through follow trains. I don't know if you guys have come across these kind of tweets on Twitter, but there's a lot of them. Once you start to follow people that like these certain tweets, there's a lot of them that start popping up on your Twitter feed. So basically what it is I don't know if I can find one here for you guys. Here, right here. Retweet and drop your handles. Let's follow you now. Yes. These kind of tweets. I would go onto it, I would click the likes, and I would just follow everybody that liked that tweet, and they would all follow me back right away. Like even more than what I did with, Jacob Sartorius and the Dolan twins. Even more so. Like every single person follows you back. However, what Twitter is doing now is if you're following too fast, they will actually lock out your account, and within that time, somehow it like unfollows the people that you followed, and then they unfollow you, so you're basically ending up back at square one. And yeah, so I wouldn't recommend doing that method. I stopped because they kept doing it to me. But my all-time goal, honestly, was to reach 100,000 followers. That's why I'm very close to there. And that's why I was trying to push it even further.
I think I can.
So that is of the followers of how I grew my following on Twitter there. Let's talk about the people that I am following currently, 60,300, and why I'm unfollowing everybody. Why I'm going to be unfollowing everybody, however long that takes. The reason being, 60,300 people. That's a lot of tweets on my Twitter feed. And a lot of those tweets are negative. A lot of those tweets are tweeting negative things. And a lot of the people that do these follow trains, a lot of people just in some third world countries and some developing countries. And by following this type of demographic of people, I would see stuff on my Twitter feed pop up that I would never see here in Canada, never see in the US. Like straight up, like I'd see video camera footage of people straight up getting shot, people straight up getting like their head chopped off, or like it was some crazy stuff that I saw, it's a lot of the stuff is normal in these developing countries for these people to see. So they retweet it. They tweet or retweet these kind of videos and or imagery, and it's normal to them because it kind of happens all around them. And we don't see that here in Canada, and we don't know that it's necessarily going on because we just don't see that. We need to be a lot more grateful here in Canada, honestly. Like, the amount of stuff I've seen pop up on my Twitter feed is so negative. The biggest reason why I'm unfollowing everybody is, of course, as I said before, I try to keep things as minimal as possible to be the most effective and efficient with my time. So the psychology around it is, you are basically the content that you take in. You are the music that you listen to. You are the people that you follow on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, whatever platforms you guys have. You are those people that you follow. Because there's a lot of things that pop up on my Twitter feed, it's a lot of content that my brain has to process. That's a lot of energy that my brain is using, taking in all of this content that I could be spending on more productive tasks. The vision, goals, and purpose that I have in my life, I can't be using the brain power on things that aren't related to the career path that I'm taking. What I just said there with your brain using the energy, I actually just came across that from a YouTuber by the name of Alex Becker. I don't know if you guys know him, but if you do, let me know in the comments. He's super minimal. This guy doesn't even have a couch. Doesn't even have a couch. He has very minimal things in his apartment that he's living in currently. It was in a mansion before, sold everything, and now it basically downsized to an apartment. It's a decent sized apartment, but he basically has nothing in there. And that's the thing. If your brain is processing all of these things around you, you're not going to have the energy needed to be the most effective and efficient with the things that you are trying to accomplish. And that's just like, he explained this in a video of his. I'll actually include the link down below in the description. It's an amazing video I want you guys to check out. When I saw this video, it clicked with me. I'm like, I need to apply this in my life right now. Just become a lot more minimal. I'm decently minimal right now, but I do have a lot of stuff, like hats. I probably have 40-50 pairs of hats. I need to get rid of some. I need to ship them off to you guys or something. I don't know what to do. I need to sell them, do something with them. Shoes, I have like 20 pairs of shoes. I honestly just want to, like, I want to rock like 2 pairs of shoes, like some nice dress shoes if I go to any sort of events, and then probably dress shoes, running shoes, and then probably like skater shoes, skateboarder shoes. Even though I don't skateboard, but I just rock this kind of shoes. They're comfy shoes that I can wear. Running shoes as well, but I use that for running and jogging and working out. But like, why do you need 20 pairs of shoes? Why do you need 40 pairs of shoes? It doesn't make sense to me, honestly. That's just too much materialistic things, and that's what a lot of us tend to go to, is materialistic things. And I want to get rid of it all. I want to get rid of so much things that I have, just downsize and be as minimal as possible, so I can be the most, like, the absolute most efficient and effective with my time. That is the best explanation that I can give you guys of why I am unfollowing everybody on Twitter. I know people that are following me right now, if you guys are watching this right now, I am sorry. I will most likely have to unfollow you, depending on what you're tweeting. If you're tweeting some, like, if all your tweets are positive, yes, I will continue following you. If you post some negative stuff, I'm just not trying to process that. I'm sorry. So anyways, faux shizzle, my nizzles. I'll see you in the next video.